Yo, what's going on, guys? How we doing today? The purpose of this video right here is to go ahead and update y'all on how you can mark support and resistance by using zones within the market. So what I'm going to do today is show you guys a quick and easy step that shows you how to do that starting from the monthly time frame. So what you're going to do first, there's a few steps that I want you to do. The first one is start with the line chart. We're looking for price. We're looking to see what is within these highs and lows, as what we call not the emphasis. We're looking to find what the whole direction of the market is going to go. What I do first, guys, is I go ahead and I update price by finding where it is. I go ahead and I circle that, and I go ahead and I get my horizontal lines out. What I'm doing with these lines, I'm finding what I like to call the situation. These situations have to be within 1,000 pips. So when I do that, I go ahead and I line up to find the first level of support and resistance. These hit, and it comes and it creates a gap. What we're looking for is situations like this. I'll show you. So get your trend line. Go ahead and I'm going to show you. We're looking for gaps in the market, something like this. You want to make sure that if you've never lined up support and resistance before, that you're finding stuff that looks like that. Go ahead and make that more cool. So as you can see, we'll see a gap like that. This is resistance and support. And I'm going to go ahead and get my other horizontal line out. That is not the right one. We're going to get the horizontal line out and make sure that we find something within 1,000 pips. This is gold, so it moves pretty crazy. Perfect, 935 pips. Get rid of this real quick. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and label these. These are my monthly support and resistance. I'm going to go ahead and make this on my right, on the top, monthly. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Fibonacci tool out. This Fibonacci retracement tool is going to show me how we can find areas within the support and resistance, areas within this monthly time frame without looking to the left at all. Make sure that this aligns perfectly, the 1 right there and the 0 right there. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make my chart as clean as possible. Make sure that you can understand what your chart's showing you. And I'm going to bring this Fibonacci tool down. The 0 is going to align with the monthly right there. And I'm going to get my horizontal line out, place it where the 1 is at. This is my first zone 1. I'm going to put this within the center. I'm going to go ahead and label it zone 1. Now, what I'm going to do next is take this Fibonacci tool, bring it all the way to the top. The 1 is now lined up with the monthly. And we'll go ahead and make this to the 0 right there. That is my zone 1. All right. So now that we have 2 zone 1s, we have 2 monthly support and resistance areas. These are all monthlies. Remember that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this Fibonacci tool down to zone 1. The 0 is going to line up with the zone 1. The 0 part of the Fibonacci. The 1 is down here. I'm going to get my horizontal line out again, bring it down right here. And this is now zone 2. These are still monthly support and resistance, guys. We have not looked to the left. We are here to make sure that we understand what the market is showing us. I'm going to plug this in real quick. All right. So now I'm going to bring this again. Very repetitious. The 1 is going to line up right here. Horizontal line, back right here to the 0. Once again, this is zone 2. All right, so now we have our monthly zones. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the fibs and restart it over again right where the monthlies are at. And we're going to do our weekly support and resistance. Why are we doing it on the monthly, Nate? We're going to do it on the monthly because it just makes more sense. You're looking to get anything between a 500 pip range now. So if you see the 50% of the Fibonacci, go ahead and get your horizontal line out. You might want to watch this over and over again so you can get this down. Put it at the 50. We're going to label it weekly. We're going to put it to the left-hand side. This is your weekly support and resistance. I'm going to bring this same thing down here. The 0 is going to line up against the monthly. The 1 is down here, lined up against the zone 1. Horizontal line to the 50%. That is your weekly support and resistance line again. We're going to do this again to the bottom. 0 right there. The 1 right there. Horizontal line to the 50%. And we have ourselves another weekly support and resistance. We're going to do this 2 more times, guys, to the upside. Make sure that everything is spot on. Right to the 50%. Label this weekly, and we're going to do it 1 more time to the upside. Make sure the 0 is right here to the zone 2. The 1 is on the zone 1. And we have our weekly support and resistance right there. So I don't color coordinate these that much, guys. You can go ahead and get rid of the price that you circled. You can go ahead and get rid of that. We can look at the candlestick chart here on the monthly time frame. As you can see, all of these levels are being respected. Even past here where market was not touched, we don't have to worry about that far. Just know when you go down to the smaller time frames, like the day time frame, all these levels are being respected. And this is such an easy way to see support and resistance, but also allow your charts to be, as I like to call them, naked charts. And also understand why the market is stalling at these specific levels. So this was specifically about support and resistance and how you can mark it up. And guys, wait for the next one. I appreciate you guys.